Just recorded my one loss today. I'm going to start recording all my wins. Alright, so opponent mulligans to 5. I figure this is a pretty decent hand. I do want that black mana for Inquisition, but if I really have to, I can Ghost Quarter myself into it, and I figure I should be able to stay alive here. If I draw a blue source, it's really nice, because then Spellskite's going to keep me alive a good bit. I played the Ruins first because I want Ruins online as fast as possible, and I know my opponent isn't playing anything that's going to take out my Ruins, so it's pretty safe for me. Yeah. Now, yeah, my opponent is playing with this Crown of Convergence, which turns out is really good for me. I did take it because I was afraid that I wouldn't get a bridge fast enough. Yeah, there's the bridge. So really, that's the game. My opponent doesn't have removal, and I'm not gonna let him, get through. I'll just block his Llanowar Elves and revival my Stirrings and get the Lantern, and I'm good to go. So it's not really a super competitive deck that my opponent's playing with. Come on, MTGO. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I keep because I have Ruins and Glimmervoid, Welding Jar to keep my stuff alive, and I do have the Glimmervoid and Inquisition, so I can take care of any stuff my opponent might have in hand or give him a speed bump, and Stirrings to search up for either Go Color Spell or bridge. So I let my opponent keep that Crown of Convergence because I don't think my opponent knows how the deck works yet. That was a risky Inquisition there too. I might have been forced to grab that crown, but yeah, I didn't think about it when I played it. So there's the bridge. Yeah, things are good. My opponent has a whole lot of dead cards now. I could have played bridge there. Instead, I put Lantern back on top, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And really, I guess even that stuff, I might not have should have done that because it doesn't matter. My opponent did have an Oxidize, unfortunately, so he is going to get some damage in. So, yeah, put bridge on top. I'm afraid my opponent has another Oxidize in hand, or something else. I probably should have kept better track of what my opponent was drawing. So I draw this Thoughtseize, so I can make sure there's nothing I got to worry about. And really, game's over now. My opponent's ability to basically scry with the crown is a little troublesome, but it doesn't matter too much since I have Spellskite and 2 Welding Jars, and I got Pithing Needle coming up, so that shuts that down. Yep. I guess my opponent assumed that Pyrite Spellbomb was my win condition and exiled that. Really, I could have Go Colors Bell there, but the burn plan is almost as fast, if not as fast, as the mill plan. So right now I'm just doing both. But now that I have a bell on top, that makes the mill plan much faster. And opponent got kind of upset, called me really bad, and said my deck is boring. So yeah, but yeah, pretty decent matchup, relatively easy.